it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Rebels offense who will have the football first. And boy, do these guys present a problem no matter what you try to stop, David, with this quarterback and running back combination.
Man, this is a true pick your poison, right? You got a great back, a great quarterback. Like, this offense can hurt you in a multitude of ways, Jesse. I just don't know which way they're going to try first.
Yeah, it's like you said, pick your poison. You want to load the box to stop the run, they throw it over your head. You want to play with extra DBs, they just run it down your throat. Very, very difficult to stop because of these two special players.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Complete to the right. Off to the races. Past the 10. And he just kept running it.
Plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Commodores offense who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. A rough day last time out. 3 interceptions matched with 3 sacks. The run inside. It's Alexander. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking downfield, it's Carter. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. A big third down coming in. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Alexander. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's got his man across the middle. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to it early and often and create some indecision.
Could be an alley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, looking to pass. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete. It comes out with a stop.
I love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He gets a block. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air, it's Carter. Grabbed in the middle, it's suspense. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Alexander. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play.
Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Dumps it off in the flats. Touchdown, Commodores! A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside the spot. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. The run inside. It's Lacey. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Pulls it in, it's Alexander. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires into traffic and intercepted. And loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Off the play fake on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexander. Takes it the other way. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make them.
He'll take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They'll give it on the counter. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Turning it on. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big fella moving. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
Penalty is... I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground because there's not much left. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Trying to march their way in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to bully their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again. He knows it's his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The screen, and watch out! That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside, it's Alexander. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Now on the counter. Picks up the first down. On the move is the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Carter. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The line shots, circling, crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. That'll bring him to within 4. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Trying play action. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
What a heads-up play by the defensive end that time. He saw the ball thrown out to the right-hand side, and he just stopped his pass rush and rallied to the football and made the stop and gets 2 points.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Carter. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. completion on the out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, I did catch up with the Vanderbilt Lightweights at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the
Thank you. Still second down, but now the offense is operating behind the chains. Quarterback making checks. The run inside. It's Alexander. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. First down marker, and it's 4th down coming. The Commodores will punt this one away. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. Ground. It's Lacey. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bring in the heat, and they got it.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Running inside, it's Alexander. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Now listen, watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. They get to the line quickly. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's hot. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And as a quarterback, you know when you're throwing a corner route, the football is going to travel a long distance, so you've got to have great timing.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown! Oh, miss! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him. If you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move to wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Here comes the heat. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. It's Carter. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Dangerous screen into traffic. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play. The linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll pull them back to within 6.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Lacey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. What a huge play, what a huge mistake that was with that last interception, and now this offense has a chance late. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Alexander. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Wants to throw, it's Carter. The short hands, it's Adams. Finding some room. Touchdown, Vandy. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Rebels offense is back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
With the catch, it's Gill. And he's wrestled to the ground. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Lots of room to run. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, how about this offense? A little counter, a little misdirection. Get everybody's eyes going one direction. They go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Spence. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. It's Carter. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack. Oh.
Intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. A spectacular one-hand grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Two hands is coached. You know, one hand optional. What a great one-handed stat.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. Quick step and go. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just keep slinging it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes to play. Holy ball on third and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And they are coming out for what will be a huge... Oh, they blocked it! That's a live ball, and the defense has it.
And that is such a missed opportunity there for the offense. An opportunity to take the lead if they're able to cash in on that field goal. You just couldn't get it done.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He wants to change this route. Working the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but Palmer, they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about for years and years to come.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.